There's something that precedes you that makes it almost impossible for people to really feel like they're getting to know a real person. They're so fascinated by you because they don't, something about you that they can't wrap their head around. Does this sound familiar?
Well, I just think people don't believe that I walked away from Rockefeller and that whole world on my own terms. No one can believe that I chose to be independent at the height of it all. No one could believe that I chose to invest in myself and not be a slave or give up any of my soul to fit in. No one can believe that I like to break patterns and be disruptive, because the only way to have change is to change, to be different. And if everybody's doing something, if you do something different, of course they're going to think it's different. And if it makes them feel uncomfortable, of course they're not going to be very receptive to it, because fear kicks in. And that's another thing, is they can't believe I'm not scared, because a lot of people live with a lot of fear in their life. A lot of people don't know how to dream. I dream in front of people. That's what people don't understand. Every learning experience I have is public record. They see it in the paper. I pay a bill late, that shit is in the newspaper. You know, I have an argument with my daughter, it's in the newspaper. And I don't give a fuck. And that's what they don't believe. So it's not like I'm not transparent. I'm not a big mystery. The mystery is, how am I still relevant with gray hair? Without fucking, being married to someone famous. Or without selling my soul, or hitting the red carpet every day, or kissing somebody's ass. That's what it is. And I become a brand for just that. So now you expect it. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
As long as I'm moving forward. Like, if I'm just popping shit and nothing's happening, then yeah, that's insecurity. That's ego. But if every time I say fight and I'm fighting, and every time you see me, there's more equipment, and there's more distribution, and there's more proof of concept, and there's more people eating off of what I'm doing, and there's more love that's being given, even if it looks gangster, it's really love. You can't say it's wrong.
Well, let me ask you this question, is like, how much do you think that your identity is tied to your own success?
I think it means everything, being truthful and having a point of view and being honest and authentic. If your work is good and you're not cheating, then you'll always be relevant, and you have to not live off the past all day. You got to keep creating for the future, and you have to evolve. You can't be doing the same shit for 25 years. That becomes a ringer. It's like being a senior in high school for 10, 15 years and then be thinking you're doing something and fronting on everybody who's like a rookie, because that's what I look at people do. Stay at the same slot for 24 years, play it safe, block other people's positions so they can take it and move on, and then start fronting on new jacks.
The industry was made by us, and I suspect most of them are. So the minute that they want to monetize it by taxing it, it shouldn't mean that we get shut out. It means that we have to be literate enough to know how to adjust. But it becomes oversaturated. And the average drug dealer likes to make their money fast. Getting in this cannabis business legally is a lot of money up front, a lot of waiting, and a lot of question marks. And that's not a hustle real mentality in a certain way. You got to have some real patience for this. But again, somebody give you something, just like the opportunity we had on the ranch. If you don't know how to capitalize off of it, it becomes a curse. So if somebody's giving me something knowing I don't know how it works, just to say they gave it to me, but just to watch me fail at it, what's that? So you can't give an opportunity without giving the literacy that comes with it.